Cedric Mullins is him. He robbed a stinking home run. He hits a 2-run shot in the top of the 10th to give the Birds the 5-3 lead. Let's talk about it, baby, and have a mound visit. Let's go, O's! What's going on, Birdland? Baltimore Bobst here, baby. And how about them stinking O's? Birds win 5-3, back-to-back, 10th inning win. Oh my goodness. Is this not the best series of the season? The Birds start off game 1 by losing 9-2. They win game 2 1-0 in 10 innings, and then they come back and just like a playoff stinking game, and it's this seesaw affair back and forth, and they battle, and they battle, and they battle, and they come out on top. I can't be the only person that knows this, but Cedric Mullins is him. How big was that guy in the stinking end of this stinking baseball game? Oh my goodness. He robs a stinking home run. The Birds turn around and give up the game-tying shot. He almost hits a home run. It's just foul of the right field pole. And then he follows it up by smashing another one to right field to give the Birds the stinking lead. What a stinking game. Oh my goodness, I can't say enough about it. That's stinking exciting baseball right there, dude. That's the kind of game, that's the kind of series that makes me a believer in these guys, man. Oh my goodness, I'm stinking fired up. I know you got to be fired up. So let's get into the box score real quick. Whoo! Let me catch my breath. So the Baltimore Orioles finish with 5 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. The Seattle Mariners go 3 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. Let's get into the pitching. Who gets the W? Vespi. He gets a third. He gets 1 out. My man gets the W. The loss goes to Thornton, who went 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run with a K. And then Fujinami gets the save. And I mean, you know, once again, the guy is an enigma. You know, one day he's off, one day he's on. Today he was like off and on because you know, he was kind of all over the place, and McCann had to come out there and talk to him, and he settled him right down, and he ended up finishing the game stinking strong. But, whoo, man, I'm still like dizzy from everything that just transpired, guys. I mean, what a stinking ball game, man. 5-3, stinking Birds. All right, let's get into the hitters, okay? Whew, catch my breath. Let's get into the hitters. So, Adley Rutschman, he goes 1 for 5. Gunnar Henderson goes 0 for 3 with a ribby. Rutsch had a ribby too. Anthony Santander goes 1 for 4. Ryan O'Hearn goes 0 for 3. He ended up getting replaced by the stinking hero himself, Cedric Mullins, who went 1 for 2 with that huge slam in the top half of the 10th with 2 RBIs. Mountie had 2 infield hits. Adam Frazier went 1 for 4. Austin Hayes went 1 for 5. Jordan Westberg went 1 for 4. Jorge Mateo had a ridiculous slide in the top half of the 9th to give the Birds the lead that could have been the go-ahead run. And then James McCann goes 1 for 2 with a run. Kyle Bradish goes 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 7 Ks. And once again, he has been Mr. Stinking Consistency. Mr. Stinking Consistent. Whichever one of those is right, that's what Kyle Bradish is. So, Cionel Perez, he pitches an inning himself. He gets 2 Ks. Yennier Cano pitches an inning. He gets a K. Mike Baumann tried to come in and get his first career Major League Baseball save. He's had 2 in the minors before, but he tries to get his first Major League Baseball save. He goes 2/3. He gives up the earned run, the 9th inning 2-out smash by the M's to tie the game at 3. And then Nick Vespi gets a 3rd, and Fujinami gets an inning worth of pitching and 1 stinking K. So, for the second night in a row, I think last night the Birds used 5 relievers. Tonight they used 6 relievers. So, That bullpen has been taxed, but they stinking come out on top. Man, oh my goodness, what a stinking game. So let's just go ahead and cut to the chase, and let's get into the 9th inning, because that is when, for all intents and purposes, the fireworks stinking started. So Austin Hayes leads off the inning by striking out. Westberg then hits a ground rule double, and off the bat, man, I'm sitting there thinking, go, 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 go. I thought that it might clear the wall, but it one-hopped, I think, right before the warning track. So the Birds have a runner in scoring position. Well, Mateo runs for Westberg, and McCann draws a walk. So you got first and second, and then a real big spot happens. Munoz comes set, and he clearly he doesn't pause for a second. He just comes set, and he's kind of moving around, and then he comes to the plate. The umpire on the third base side ends up calling a balk, moving the runners from first and second to second and third, respectively. And then after the M's manager comes out and just gets all in the ear hole of the third base umpire, Rutschman hits a stinking just dinker right between, first the pitcher. Munoz fields it, comes to the plate, and Mateo, Mr. Stinking Flash himself, gets on the outside, slides in, and gets the oven mitt in just before the tag is applied for the go-ahead run. Listen, you can teach a lot of things in this world. You can't teach speed. Some people have it, some people don't. Jorge Mateo has tons of it. And it was the read off the bat that got him to the plate. So, hey, excellent base running. He took a shot. He got in there. He gave the Birds the lead. So it's 3-2 Orioles. So Mike Baumann comes in. He's going to try to get his first ever Major League Baseball save. He's had 2 professional saves before, but they were in the minors. He's going to go for his first Major League save. So Baumann comes in. Henderson moves to third. Mateo goes to short. We're going defense now, up 32, 3-2. So he gets Hernandez to pop out to first. 1 down. Then France flies out to center. 2 down. Now here's the thing about France's fly out to center. It wasn't a fly out to center. It was a stinking home run over the wall. And Cedric Mullins, not only did he make the play, he battled the sun, tracked the ball over the stinking fence, and then it looked like he climbed a stinking ladder and brought that ball from over the fence back into the field of play, preserving the 3-2 lead. One of the best home run robberies I've ever seen. Cedric Mullins is not a big dude. I mean, he's 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", maybe. And that guy just stinking went upstairs and brought that baseball back in. That was big time, son. What a stinking play. And then you're like, okay, we got 2 down. He just saved the game. Whoo! Well, Canzone comes up, and I mean, he hits a stinking no-doubter 2 pitches later over the right field wall, and it's all knotted up at 3, baby. Baumann just couldn't get it done. 1 too many belt-high fastballs, and when Canzone hit it, he stinking did the bat flip and everything because he knew that he got it. Well, Vespi comes in. He gets the 3rd out. So, free baseball. Get your popcorn. We got some 10th inning baseball again. So, Thornton comes in. He's going to try to shut it down in the top half of the 10th. Santander grounds out to second. We have the ghost runner. Henderson moves to third. Then Cedric Mullins has a phenomenal stinking at bat. So he gets to the point where he turns on one, and I mean, he just misses clanging it off the stinking right field pole. I mean, just hits a stinking shot off the barrel of the bat, and it just goes foul. And you're thinking, how many people, you see it all the time, somebody just gets a hold of one and it just goes foul, and they end up striking out. They end up hitting a little dinker back up the middle, you know, something silly. Well, set a couple pitches later, he turns on another one for a 2-run shot, baby, to put the Birds up 5-3. Just, I mean, what a sequence of events. That was like as exciting as baseball gets. Mateo slides in for the go-ahead run. The M's come back and hit a bottom of the ninth, 2-out home run to tie it up. And then Ced misses a home run. And then he bangs a home run to put the Birds up by stinking 2. And, oh, I forgot. Let's not forget, you know, Ced climbing the stinking ladder to rob a home run in the ninth himself. Man, that was like an ESPN highlight show. Like all the top 10. You could do the whole top 10 in the top and bottom half of the ninth and the top of the 10th in the Orioles-Mariners game. I mean, just stinking phenomenal. Man, that was like a playoff baseball game, man. And then Fuji comes in, and things get a little hairy. You know, he's got his command issues come in, but McCann goes out there, settles him down, and Fuji settles in nicely and pitches extremely well to end the baseball game and give the Orioles the 5-3 stinking win. You say, Bops, why in the world are you so stinking loud? Why are you so stinking excited? Bro, we lost game 1, 9-2. The Birds battled yesterday. They won 1-0 in 10. And then they do the same thing today, winning 5-3 in 10 against a team that just won 8 straight baseball games. Against a team that was streaking. They were surging. And we were able to go up to Seattle and get 2 out of 3 to stinking start the West Coast trip. Man, that is stinking huge, guys. These kids just never cease to amaze me. And that is why I am stinking. And you know what? If I wasn't sold before, it's games in series like this where I am stinking sold that we can go as far as we want to go. I am dead serious, guys. We can go as far as we want to go because these kids never quit. They're never out of it. They never let one bad game move into the next day. They just don't do it, man. I mean, these guys just play stinking baseball, and it is extremely fun to watch. So, that moves our Baltimore Orioles to 73-45. And guess what? The Rays lost 9-2, which means the Birds are now back up 3 games in the AL East. You can't script it any stinking better. So, tomorrow, we're going to take our show down to San Diego. And we'll see what the Baltimore Orioles can do. We got another stinking star in the making, taking the hill for the Birds. Grayson Rodriguez, and guess what? He gets to face Yu Darvish. Can't miss baseball, man. 9:40, first pitch, Birds in San Diego. Weather should be phenomenal. It should be a stinking fantastic baseball game. And I'm stinking looking forward to it, man. I'm stinking looking forward to it. Like, this game got me so stinking fired up. Is as bad as I felt after game 1, like, oh man, this could be a rough stinking series. Dude, I am stinking fired up about the Orioles, man. I hope you are too. What a stinking baseball game, man. If you didn't get to watch this baseball game, do us all a favor and go watch the highlights. It will blow your stinking mind. One of the best baseball games you'll ever stinking watch. I mean, that place was stinking almost sold out, if not sold out. It was rocking. It was back and forth. Just great baseball from 2 great baseball teams, jockeying for position, trying to make a playoff run. Dude, super, super fun. So, once again, I'm going to just keep on stinking going on. I'm so excited, guys. Birds, Padres, tomorrow, 9:40. Grayson Rodriguez, Yu Darvish, and we'll see if the Birds can stay hot on this West Coast road trip. Let's go ahead and show them the beast of the stinking East, baby. So, hey, listen, like, share, subscribe to this content. Make sure that you hit that notification bell that'll let you know every time that I make a video about our Baltimore Orioles. Birdland, we have arrived, baby. We'll catch you on the next one.